The Occupy Wall Street group has banned my name being posted on their website, calling it fascism. Oh, they're for free speech as long as it's not fascism. This is incredible. We are seeing more and more draconian pushes to restrict free speech in this country, and it's so dangerous to all of us. Please, please get the links out to everybody. Please mirror it on your site. Please get the DVDs, make copies of them, air them on Access Television. But even if you disagreed with the information in the Obama deception, you should certainly get it out to everyone you know and support it because it's under attack. It's a First Amendment free speech issue. But I know if you'll actually watch the film, instead of listening to the New York Times, you'll see that it's for nonviolence, that it's against offensive violence, that it explains that the Federal Reserve's the problem, not the puppet presidents. It exposes the CFR, Trilateral Commission, the banking cartel. It predicted the invasion of Libya, everything, 3 years ago. Get it out to everybody you know while you still can. The fact that the Obama administration continues to demonize this, it came out a year ago, I'm on their enemies list, shows this is happening because the bankers that control him are very, very upset about what we're doing, exposing MF Global and the rest of it. So much is happening right now, and we've got to defend free speech from the internet kill switches and the rest of it. It's all coming down right now. If we lose INFOWARS.com, if we lose films like the Obama deception, nobody's safe. Why does the system not want you to see the Obama deception? Why are they spamming it with calls for violence right now to shut down one of the big YouTube versions with 9.5+ million views? Because the truth hurts, and this film exposes Obama not as the big wicked devil that this guy supposedly thought he was, the Antichrist, but as a little puppet, a nobody that he is, just like other modern presidents. Please get this information out to everybody. Stand for the First Amendment today. Don't let them kill free speech by killing the Obama deception. We don't want anything to happen to Barack Obama. He is nothing but a puppet. We want the criminal interest behind him to be brought to justice. They use him like a shield that takes all the heat. And after 4 years, they throw him down and pick up a new Republican shield. When they're done with that, they pick up another one. That's what's really happening here. I'm Alex Jones from the front lines of the InfoWars. INFOWARS.com.
We'll take a break now on InfoWars Nightly News, but coming up, we've got more about the TSA rape case. We've got our Man on the Street special feature. We're going to hear about the latest situation in Egypt. We've got a new scandal with ClimateGate 2.0. But at this moment, I'd like to encourage people to subscribe to PrisonPlanet.tv. Of course, we're running the yearly Christmas special. You can get the Patriot package, which is a 44% discount on the usual month-to-month price for a PrisonPlanet.tv subscription. Not only do you get live access to the radio show and obviously InfoWars Nightly News, you also get voluminous library of archives spanning back to 2004 with special reports and much, much more. So that's the Patriot package with 44% off the usual price. And we've also got the Info Warrior package, which is a whopping 70% off the usual price. And that not only includes a year subscription to PrisonPlanet.tv. It also includes 18 Alex Jones movies on DVD. You get every single hard copy DVD of Alex Jones's movies in addition to a year subscription for PrisonPlanet.tv. And that is reduced from $430.55 to just $129.95, which is 70% off the usual price. So we got the Patriot, the Info Warrior. That's how you support the Info War. That's how you support InfoWars Nightly News. So I encourage all viewers on YouTube to take advantage of those special discounts at PrisonPlanet.tv.
If you believe in this information and want to support its viral spread, go to the InfoWars store at InfoWars.com. We've got the new G.I. Joe InfoWars t-shirts. We've got the incredible Pro Pure gravity-fed filters available at InfoWars.com in the store. We've got a new DVD, Scientists Under Attack, the Don't Tread on Me flag. We've got all sorts of different bumper stickers to help spread the rebellion virally. It's all there, wristbands, citizen rule books in every order. Order online at InfoWars.com today. The water filters, the canteens, it's all there. InfoWars.com.
Welcome back to InfoWars Nightly News with me, your host, Paul Joseph Watson. Let's continue with the top stories today. TSA worker in uniform flashes badge, brutally rapes woman. Yet another example of a TSA agent engaging in rampant criminality and believing themselves to be above the law emerged yesterday when 52-year-old TSA worker Harold Glenn Rodman allegedly approached a woman in full uniform before flashing his badge and proceeding to brutally rape and sodomize her.
Police say that a man wearing a TSA uniform flashed a badge to a woman in Manassas and then sexually assaulted her. They say that man is 52-year-old TSA employee Harold Rodman. Gail Pennybacher is live from the Manassas neighborhood now with more. Gail.
And if that news isn't shocking enough, Leon, what people are realizing here in this community is that the man happens to be one of their own neighbors. He lives steps away from where the alleged attack occurred.
Now, this epidemic of abuse and criminality on behalf of TSA agents is something we cover here at InfoWars routinely. There's a new TSA horror story every week, sometimes multiple times weekly. We've got off-duty workers in uniforms flashing their badges as if it gives them immunity from the law to carry out harassment and sexual attacks primarily directed towards women. That's the kind of people that the Department of Homeland Security likes to hire. So why are we seeing this criminal epidemic? Is it the fact that criminals and sexual deviants are attracted to applying for TSA jobs because it gives them the power to grope, intimidate, terrorize, and dominate women and children? Or is it the federal agency itself training these goons that they have carte blanche to do whatever they want? Personally, I think it's a mixture of the two, but we're going to see a lot more of these stories with the TSA now being deployed in bus terminals, train stations, and, of course, on the highways. And remember all that paranoia about Obama's National Civilian Security Force? Well, this is it. I mean, as Jesse Ventura's case against the TSA has proved, the feds have created an agency that is above the law. When Texas tried to kick them out of the state, the feds threatened economic terrorism. They threatened to impose a no-fly zone over Texas. So is it really any surprise that the employees of an agency that has been placed above the law now thinks that they can just flash a badge and rape women without any consequences? I mean, as Mike Adams discussed on the show last night, this is another example of trickle-down tyranny. These TSA thugs are merely aping the behavior that government has defined as being acceptable. Torture and oppression. And the pepper spraying cop video, which we showed earlier, again illustrates that America's entire law enforcement and legal system is based on intimidating or torturing people into following orders. It's the pain compliance police state. And until lawmakers step up to the plate and put some teeth into efforts to abolish the TSA, we're only going to see more of it. Okay, now we go to Darrin McBreen with our regular Man on the Street feature. And today, Darrin's been at Austin Bergstrom Airport talking to people about how they feel with the announcement that the new cancer-causing radiation body scanners will be installed at Austin Bergstrom Airport. Over to you, Darrin.
As we've documented here on InfoWars, there are scores of experts and scientists who are on record warning people that there is a significant radiation risk from airport body scanners. Yet the federal government has installed and activated these X-ray machines in just about every airport across the country, including here at Austin International. Okay, so there's increased security at airports. They're rolling out the naked body scanners, the TSA grope downs, things like that. Is all this necessary for security? Do you feel it makes you feel safer? Do you feel it's a privacy?
No, it does not make me feel safer at all. I actually think it's pretty messed up what they're doing.
Does it make you feel safer, or do you think it's an infringement on your privacy?
I definitely feel safer, and anything they can do to increased security, I think, is a blessing for all of us. You can't be overly safe.
I don't know if everyone should be subjected to that. I think it does make me feel a little bit safer knowing that there's at least that they're trying.
The idea that there's a naked picture out there somewhere of me is a little creepy, but also kind of fun.
And what about the pat downs? Some people think that's an infringement of their rights as well. They're being pat down by TSA. And if not, they go through the naked body scanners. And is this something that makes you feel safer? Is it something that we need to be doing for our safety?
Yeah, unfortunately, I'm afraid it is. It's not, I don't feel, I'm a nurse though, see, so People with their hands on my body, that doesn't really bother me. I have my hands on people's bodies every day. So, you know, it's not a big deal for me. How do you feel? Do you feel like it's an infringement?
I have a mammogram every year, and they're saying that is too high of dose, and I disagree. It's not too high.
With as much as they make us take off to go through those things, you're not carrying anything on.
I don't think it's necessary for the children to be patted down.
I really don't appreciate it, and I think it's a little bit disrespectful to who I am and what I'm doing. So I guess it's a little bit of a privacy infringement.
For those of you who plan on avoiding the TSA by staying away from airports, I'm afraid you're in for a rude awakening, because the TSA has actually expanded its Viper program, which is already active in airports, bus terminals, and subway stations, but now it also includes roadside inspections of commercial vehicles on the roads and highways across America. So a lot of people are refusing to fly because they don't want to go through this, but there's also privacy advocates who I think are justly concerned that these TSA checkpoints are expanding, not only airports, but their bus terminals, their subway stations, and now even roadside checkpoints. So they're stopping cars on freeways and roads across America. Are they going too far?
Definitely going too far. I've never heard of that, but yeah, if they are doing that, they are going very far.
I think they're going a little too far.
Yeah, I think that's going a little too far. I don't think that's the best use of our time and resources.
No, I think